All right, close your eyes for a second. Imagine a Caribbean island, lush, emerald green, practically exploding with wild, untamed nature. Think rivers, tons of them, maybe even more rivers than roads. The air? It's alive with the sound of exotic birds, not the constant drone from packed beaches. Now, if the name Dominican Republic just popped into your head, well, you're exactly who I'm talking to. Because the island I've got in mind, while it shares a really similar name, is a completely different world from the one that draws millions. Get ready to see the Caribbean map a little differently. So, when you picture a Caribbean escape, what's the first thing that comes to mind? For a whole lot of us, it's the Dominican Republic, right? Sprawling resorts, buzzing nightlife, endless sandy beaches. And look, it's an amazing spot, no doubt about it. It's a giant in the tourism game, home to over 11 million people, with millions more flocking to its shores every year. But here's the thing, there's another Dominica in the Caribbean, a much quieter, wilder sibling that often gets totally overshadowed by its famous namesake. And this isn't just a simple, oops, wrong island kind of thing. This is about a hidden gem, a place so incredibly different, so pristine, that confusing it with the Dominican Republic means you missing out on one of the most unique experiences the Caribbean has to offer. We're talking about the Commonwealth of Dominica. It's an island of just 750 square kilometers, with only about 74,000 people living there. It's a place that's often overlooked, misunderstood, or people just plain don't know it exists. But that's all about to change. So, what's with all the confusion? Honestly, it's pretty understandable. You've got two islands, both with Dominica in their name in some way. One, the Dominican Republic, is this bustling, Spanish-speaking nation over on the island of Hispaniola, part of the Greater Antilles. It's famous for its merengue and bachata, its huge tourist setup, and a population that makes many other Caribbean islands look tiny. Then you have the Commonwealth of Dominica. Most people just call it Dominica, and by the way, it's pronounced Dominica, not Dominica like its neighbor. It's an English-speaking island tucked away in the Lesser Antilles, and it's a world apart in terms of size and just the general vibe. It's a parliamentary democracy, part of the Commonwealth of Nations, and you'll hear a lot of French Creole spoken too, which hints at its really unique cultural mix. Now, this isn't just a bit of geography trivia. This difference really matters. Because if you book a flight to Dominica, expecting those all-inclusive resorts and the Latin beats of the Dominican Republic, you are in for a massive surprise. And on the flip side, if you hear Dominica and just dismiss it because you think you already know what it's about, you're skipping over a completely different kind of paradise. You're missing out on the Caribbean's best-kept secret, an island that's very deliberately choosing its own path, far away from mass tourism. What if I told you there's an island where nature isn't just something to see? It is the island. That's Dominica. Welcome to the nature island of the Caribbean. And that's not just some catchy marketing slogan. It's the honest truth. It defines the place. Forget massive concrete cities. Dominica's landscape is all about towering mountains, incredibly lush rainforests, and a frankly unbelievable number of rivers and waterfalls. Some folks say there are 365 rivers, one for every day of the year. Now, hydrologists might debate the exact number, but the sheer amount of fresh, flowing water here is undeniable, and it shapes everything about life on the island. Picture an island with the highest concentration of active volcanoes in the Eastern Caribbean. That volcanic past has carved out this dramatic, breathtaking terrain. We're talking natural hot springs, bubbling mud pools, and the world's second-largest boiling lake, a steamy, misty volcanic fumarole that seriously feels like you've stepped back into prehistoric times. This isn't your perfectly manicured, predictable Caribbean. This is wild, it's raw, and it's profoundly beautiful. And because not that many people live there, huge areas of this natural wonderland are still completely untouched. It's a sanctuary for wildlife and an absolute playground for anyone with an adventurous spirit. Even the air feels different here, cleaner, and you can almost feel the Earth's energy. While the Dominican Republic is amazing for its wide beaches and city experiences, Dominica pulls you into a world where the roar of a waterfall is your soundtrack instead of city traffic, and ancient trees create a natural cathedral overhead. And the differences don't just stop at the scenery. Culturally, Dominica has its own distinct Caribbean flavor. While the Dominican Republic is dancing to those Spanish rhythms, Dominica grooves to its own unique beat, a blend of influences from its indigenous Kalinago people, its African heritage, and its British and French colonial history. There's the Kalinago territory, a unique 3,700-acre area on the island's east coast, which is home to the descendants of the Caribbean's first inhabitants. It's a living connection to pre-Columbian history, where you can see traditional crafts, learn about their enduring culture, and really appreciate the island's rich heritage. This cultural mix pops up in the language too. English is the official language, but you'll hear the beautiful sounds of French Creole spoken all over, a nod to the island's layered past. It's in the food as well. Dishes like callaloo soup, mountain chicken, which, heads up, is actually frog legs, a local delicacy, and fresh-caught fish seasoned with local herbs and spices tell a story of resilience and making the most of what you've got. This isn't about importing big international food chains. It's about tasting authentic, locally sourced flavors that have been passed down for generations. The whole experience here is less about chilling on a sun lounger, though you can do that too, and more about actively getting involved with the environment and the people. Tourism in Dominica is very intentionally focused on being eco-conscious and sustainable. Think hiking to hidden waterfalls, diving or snorkeling in bubbly, champagne-like volcanic vents at Champagne Reef, canyoning down pristine gorges, or trying to spot the rare, endemic Cicero or Jocko parrots. It's about immersing yourself, not just looking from afar. This isn't the place for mega resorts. Instead, you'll find charming eco-lodges, goose houses, and boutique hotels that are designed to blend right into the environment, not take it over. So, if Dominica is this incredible, why isn't it as famous as its namesake? Well, part of that is on purpose. Dominica has consciously taken a different route with tourism. They're focused on quality over quantity, sustainability over massive development. There isn't a giant international airport that can handle jumbo jets every day, and that naturally keeps the sheer number of visitors down. This has been key to protecting its unspoiled character, its peaceful vibe, and its deep connection to nature. It's a destination that takes a little more effort to get to, a bit more curiosity to really explore. It doesn't shout for your attention with flashy ads. Instead, it kind of whispers to those who are searching for something more, something real. It's for the traveler who wants to get away from the crowds, reconnect with the natural world, and experience a Caribbean island that feels genuinely different. That secret feeling is also thanks to its rugged landscape. While this means fewer of those long, sprawling beaches you see on other islands, it also means countless hidden coves, secluded river pools, and hiking trails that lead to stunning, often empty, viewpoints. It's an island that rewards you for exploring, offering that sense of discovery that's getting harder and harder to find in our super-connected world. It's a place where you can still feel like an adventurer, like you've stumbled upon a piece of paradise that's all yours, even if just for a little while. This isn't about dissing the Dominican Republic at all. It's about celebrating that this other kind of Caribbean experience exists, a powerful, nature-first alternative, hiding right out in the open. Here's the thing. Dominica isn't for everyone, and that's actually its superpower. If your perfect vacation involves massive, all-inclusive resorts with never-ending buffets and beaches packed with people, Dominica might not be your top pick. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that kind of holiday. It's popular for a reason. But Dominica just moves to a profoundly different beat. This island is calling out to the eco-conscious traveler, the adventurer, the hiker, the diver, the wellness seeker, and anyone who truly craves a genuine connection with nature and culture. It's for those who find luxury in the sound of leaves rustling in a rainforest, the sight of water cascading down a hidden waterfall, or the warm, genuine smile of a local villager. It's for people who get that true wealth lies in unspoiled landscapes and vibrant, healthy ecosystems. Imagine starting your day with a hike through misty mountains to a spot overlooking an emerald green valley. Then, spending your afternoon soaking in natural hot springs, and your evening listening to the sounds of the forest from the balcony of your eco-lodge. That's the heart of Dominica. It's about feeling rejuvenated, not just relaxed, about having an adventure, not just being amused. It's a place that can change you, that reminds you just how powerful and beautiful the natural world really is. While the Dominican Republic offers that vibrant, high-energy Caribbean buzz, Dominica provides a sanctuary, a place to slow down, breathe deep, and lose yourself in an environment that feels ancient and incredibly alive. So, next time you hear the name Dominica, take a second. Which one pops into your head? Had you even heard of the Commonwealth of Dominica before this? Did you, like so many others, get it mixed up with the Dominican Republic? More importantly, now that you know a little more about this incredible nature island, what makes you want to visit? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And if you agree with me that these hidden gems deserve a bit of spotlight, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more adventures to some of the world's most fascinating and often overlooked places. Sharing this video also really helps spread the word about this unique little corner of the Caribbean. The Caribbean is this incredible collection of diverse islands, each with its own special charm. But the Commonwealth of Dominica? It truly stands apart. It's not the Dominican Republic you might have been picturing, with its tiny population and its vast, untouched natural beauty. It's a world away, a real testament to the beauty of choosing a different path, of putting nature first, and of holding on to a way of life that is deeply connected to the land and the sea. It's the Caribbean's best-kept secret, hiding right there in plain sight, just waiting for those who are looking for more than just a beach, for those looking for a real experience. It's an invitation to explore, to discover, and to be reminded that sometimes the most amazing journeys are to places we never even knew we were searching for. Dominica is more than just an island. It's an awakening.